Hi everybody, we're back. I'm just going to do this video in two parts. This is our new house tour. This is the living room in which I'm sitting in. Jasmine's toys aren't supposed to be in here. They're supposed to be in the playroom, but we're kind of between rooms at the minute. That's little Barney's, and this is our living room. That's our little Christmas tree just for this year, but next year we're going to get a better Christmas tree. So this is our living room at the new house. So it is. We have lovely wee double glass doors here going into the living room. Don't know if you can see that. I have to go way back here then to show you. This is the dining area / kitchen and our patio doors. We still have to get a few things for the house, but obviously we'll get them in due course, like a nice kitchen table and chairs. But that's the dining area there just at the moment. So it is. This here then is the kitchen, what is classed as the kitchen. I'm finally caught up today with my chores. Got a pot of homemade soup over there after that dreadful weather, and unfortunately we had to move in the snow and ice, which wasn't too pleasant. It was that thick I couldn't even get Jasmine's pram through the snow. So that's the kitchen. That's my lovely kitchen window looking out onto my back garden, which isn't enclosed at the minute. There's the back garden there. It runs from there the whole way over there till our garage, which we now have as well. At the minute it's not enclosed, as I say, so therefore Barney, I have to take him out regularly on his lead to let him go to the toilet, which is a bit of a nuisance when you've a child to look after as well and whatnot. But we'll get it enclosed in the better weather after Christmas. We also have a little front garden as well, which needs enclosed in as well. I'll close these doors here because we don't work really from the other door. We just close these ones and work this way. So down here we have our hallway, our little lobby hole, which is great for storage. This is our hallway and our new house. And the last room, I don't want to waken Jasmine. She's upstairs having a nap. There's upstairs. She's upstairs having a nap. This is Jasmine's playroom. So it is her little rocking horse. Oops, and all her toys and stuff and her play mat. Once she wakens, she'll be coming in here this afternoon. So she will to play with her toys. This is her little playroom. And then when her brother or sister is born, they'll be playing in here too. So this is the last house downstairs. So I will resume the video, part 2, when Jasmine wakens. So I will, because I've lots of things to show you upstairs. And Jasmine has just started to crawl as well and say mama. So yeah, she's a very clever girl at the minute. So yes, this is the playroom, and the house is very warm and cozy. We absolutely love it. It's got 4 bedrooms. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you a bit. It's got 4 bedrooms, the playroom, the living room, the dining area, the kitchen. It's got 3 bathrooms. We've got a bathroom down here. This is our back bit where Barney's stuff stays, and the washing machine and freezer, but we're going to get a big chest freezer and keep it in the garage. And then this is one of the bathrooms. This is the downstairs bathroom. I know you've all seen a bathroom before, but you know, this is the downstairs bathroom. And that's my wee window. Downstairs bathroom, and then we have 2 bathrooms upstairs. Our bedroom has an ensuite, and then we've got the main bathroom, which is next door to Jasmine's room. So yes, it's the first size of a house. So it is, but it's lovely and cozy and toasty. And I think we're going to be very, very happy here. Indeed. That's my little serenity prayer I have hanging up over here. And my partner, of course, had to put his pictures up over here. And then my other little picture here. My partner, he's going to be doing a bit of working out in the garage. That's my other little picture over here. There's always something to be thankful for, which is true. And it's a lovely day just after the all that terrible snow and ice and all. It's just a lovely day, and it's really lifted my mood this week because I've been quite stressed out with the house move and different things, and Jasmine not settling properly when she goes down to sleep at night and different things. Where's the camera, just to see if she's alright? You know what I mean? There you go, she's still sleeping. There's my camera, and that's her sleeping in her pram upstairs. She won't nap in the cot during the day. She always sleeps in the pram, so she does, with her wee muslin cloth beside her, you know. So yeah, that's the downstairs. When she wakens, then we can show you upstairs, and you can see Madam Muck herself. So you can, she's a gag. She really is a gag at the minute, isn't she, Barney? She likes to grab Barney's beard, doesn't she? Barney was sitting beside us for story time yesterday, and she reached around and grabbed his beard, and Barney thought, I've had enough of that, and he got up and walked off. So he did. She's a little monkey, isn't she? A little monkey. Yes, she is a little monkey. So for those of you that want my address, you can just private message me for it, if you want. It's no big deal. Do you know what I mean? But yes, really loving the house. It's really warm and cozy, and so much more room. It's, you know, the perfect family home for us. So much warmer than our last room, and it's got double glazing and all. And as I say, a garage and all, so it's going to be brilliant, especially in the summertime when the kids are up a wee bit and running around the garden playing and all, and Barney chasing them. It's going to be so much fun. So it is. So let's show me some of my Christmas stuff. It's my little Christmas ornament down there, and Jasmine's stocking. We decided to keep it down here rather than her room, and her musical penguin, as you know from the last couple of videos. And David keeps coming home with something else. It says My First Christmas on it, you know. And we've got a little, I don't know if you've ever seen this, we've got wee Barneys. Little picture of Barney that I always kept. That was Barney when I first got him. So it was at our very first house. You know, Jasmine's wee ball. I'll have to keep that up there because Barney, sometimes if I wasn't looking, Barney would be away with it. Like the other morning, I left my cappuccino sitting and I wasn't thinking, and my hubby's into his New York pictures. I wasn't thinking, and I went upstairs to sort her out, and I come back down. I only took 2 sips out of it, and I looked at the cup and I says to myself, surely I didn't drink that amount before I left to go upstairs. And then Barney, he's sitting beside me, he turns round licking the lips, and I goes, oh my good lord, please tell me you didn't drink my cappuccino. And he did. Coffee is supposed to be bad for dogs, but Barney seems to have gotten away with it this week, but we'll not be making a habit of it. You know, it's just so hard at the minute to concentrate sometimes, particularly if I don't get enough sleep. Jasmine's sleeping at night varies greatly because she's got a big tooth coming down at the back and another 2 teeth coming down at the front, which doesn't help. And then of course the upheaval of moving house has kind of stressed her out a bit as well, and whatnot. So sometimes I only get 3 hours sleep at nights. Other times I'm maybe lucky and get 6 to 7 hours. It just depends on her really. It can be quite annoying at times, you know, because I really need my rest. I went to the doctor's for my scan. I haven't got the picture here downstairs. It's way upstairs in the box. And they give me a right telling off because I'm not eating properly at the minute. I'm not getting enough rest. But I mean, it's hard when, you know, Jasmine's a really active baby, and sometimes she doesn't take her proper naps during the day either. Sometimes it's hard to keep her amused. She only, you know, has an attention span for about 10 minutes. I mean, the jumpery and different things have been great, but again, after 10 minutes, she starts whinging. You know, they're just looking to do something else, and some days I can hardly keep up with her. You know, I'm running out of ideas and different things to do with her. You know, she's just so active. I would say she'll be walking fairly soon too. The way she's been on, you know. So it's really hard, you know. There's times I don't get any lunch. I get a breakfast just about, but there's times I don't get any lunch until away dinner time, and I'm talking about 5 or 6, until my partner comes home and he can take her for me. You know, she's just constant sometimes. But I'm hoping that will kind of pass maybe after all these teeth are through and whatnot. And I would like to try her in her own room for Christmas and see how she gets on in there. Her room would be slightly warmer than ours. So it would, in fact, her room's kind of roasting, and she likes the heat. So I'm thinking maybe that room, would be better for her, and whatnot, and she might go better in her own room. But I'm gonna give her another week anyway, and see what way the teeth and the sleep situation go, and then I think I'll try her in her own room over Christmas and see how she gets on. Isn't that right, Barney? We'll see how she gets on. Barney sleeps with us, and Barney can manage the stairs, no problem. He takes them two at a time when he's gone up, and sometimes he comes down them sideways, don't you? Because I was a bit worried Barney had never ever been used the stairs. We had always lived in a bungalow when I first got Barney, and I was a bit afraid that he wasn't going to be able to manage the stairs here, but he can manage them no problem. They're proving to be a little bit exhausting for me right enough, particularly when you have to carry. I mean, I have the jumpery downstairs, so if I want to clean the house upstairs like today, I have to carry Jasmine in one arm and try and carry a jumperoo up in the other and so forth. Because at the minute you can't lie her down on her changing mat for 2 seconds because she's on her belly and crawling here, there and everywhere. You know what I mean? So she's just dynamite at the minute, and she's still loving her food. Can't get enough of her solids. I'm running out of different meals to make for her and stuff. So yeah, it's been very stressful at the minute. So it is, and the hospital doesn't help matters. They want me to have a natural birth this time, but after my traumatic birth the last time, I'm not keen on it. So I got a balloting over that as well. They've now referred me to a dietitian, and they're also referring me to speak to somebody, like a qualified midwife for counselling for my traumatic birth as well. So I don't know how things are going to work out. At the minute, I'm just not thinking about nothing. Jasmine's keeping me completely busy, so I think that's my best tactic, just not to think about it, don't make any decisions, and then voila, the day will come when I go into labour, and whatever happens, happens. I think that's the best way to do it, because I can't mentally prepare myself this time. I had to mentally prepare myself last time with Jasmine to have a natural delivery, because I was intent the last time on having a C-section as well, and they wouldn't give me one because of my endo. But this time it's not because of my endo. It's because they said that with a cesarean section, if something goes wrong, there's not very much they can do about it. But apparently if you have a normal, I dropped the camera. Apparently if you have a normal delivery and something goes wrong, there's more they can do to save mother and baby. So I don't know. I would have thought it would have been 50-50 either way, to be totally honest with you. And the risk of infection is the same either way as well. In fact, I would say the risk of infection is greater with a C-section, as I know from personal experience with my mother's own personal experience with having a C-section many years ago. So yeah, we'll just have to play things by ear and see what happens, basically. So I have to go and see the midwife again next week, and then go for a big scan in January and see what it reveals. So, that right, Barney? Just don't think about it. Whatever happens, happens. That right? But today's been a really good day, and I've managed to get so much done, and I feel great. So I'm going to go now. I might even manage to get a bowl of soup before she wakes up, and then we'll do part 2 of the video later. See you all soon. Bye.